Welcome to the lesson of Microsoft Excel. So, in this lesson, we're going to learn about shortcut keys and navigations in Microsoft Excel. So, why are these keys and why are these shortcuts really important? Because it will make your work a lot easier and save a lot of time. So, we're going to start off just right now. So first off, when you're like doing a chart, okay, or maybe a table, and you want to go directly down, okay, but you have to like scroll down or just go down by holding it down or maybe just using the arrow key. You don't have to do that. Just select on the first one and just press Control plus down, and it will just take you right to the bottom. If you do it again, it will just take you another step bottom, okay. It will just take you right at the bottom. Okay, well, that is doable because that will just take you right there. And if you don't want that, that is also doable. Just select on it, control down, and it will take you to the last of the cell, okay, where the data is selected. And you can see that this is at the bottom of the cell or bottom of the data. Well, that is also doable, so you don't have to worry. And if it doesn't have data, it will just skip, let's say this one, and then it will take you to this one. If it doesn't have a gap, let's say it doesn't have a gap or has a gap, Control D or down, so it's going to take you right over there, so you don't have to worry about that. Just press Control plus up or press Control plus left. It will just find the data wherever it is. Control plus up and down and left and right, so wherever it is you will just find it. Okay, another way of selecting cells individually. So when you select cells like this, how do you do that? Well, in cells, what we do is select on this and then do it, shift and then do it. But you cannot select columns like that. So what you have to do is when you select shift and then go select this, you can see that several of the cells or the columns have been selected, but you don't want that. So if you don't want that, what you're gonna do is just select on the cell and then press Control and then hit. And I can see that individually they have been selected, so you don't have to worry about all of them being selected at once. Next, what we have is one of the commons, which is Control plus C, Control V, and Control plus X. Another thing which you can do, well, we can skip that, but Control Shift and down. When you press Control Shift and down, you will see that all of them will be selected at once until the data ends. So that is really important. Okay, another way of selecting all of the data in your array is press Control plus Control and then A, and you will see all of them will be selected. But when you select Shift plus A, my bad, undo. Okay, now you can see all of them has been selected till there is like data left. So that is how you will be able to select all of the like cells or the data which you need. Another way which we can do is, let's say we can just go to files, okay, or maybe go insert, okay, wherever you want them to be. When you press Control plus N, it will just open up a new workbook, so you don't have to worry about it. Control Shift N, it will just open up, okay. It will, or maybe like Alt F11 or whatever it was, which was to like find out. So another way, let's just skip it. So another way of returning is by selecting on return. Okay, when you click on return, it will just return back to the cell where you were previously. So keep that in mind, and you might like use it most of the time just when you press backstab or maybe like do another stuff. Okay, so just press on return and we'll just return to the cell wherever it was. And then when you press home, you will find, okay, just press home and it will just find its way back. Okay, or you can just press Control plus home and it will just take you or select. Okay, now select the designation and then press enter to paste, and you can see that that has been copied. Another way of doing it is just holding on to Control and then you can just take it. Okay, let's say Control and then right over here. Okay, that will be also doable. When you press Shift plus home, that can also be done. Shift home, well, that will also like select a lot of the data. Control home, okay, Shift plus home, well, that is doable. Another way what we can do is Control Shift plus home. I can see that they have been added, and then just Control paste V, well, that will do the work. Okay, And now what I'm gonna do is control plus end. When you press control plus end, it will just go to the end of the column or the row where it has ended the data on. So now I'm gonna do is click on end. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is type in or click on end. It will just, you know, end mode will turn on. Well, that is doable. Okay, and you can see that this will be the end, as this is the end, so that is the end. Or you can just press control plus end and it will take you to the same place again, or wherever the data is ending. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is use page up and down. So when you go to page up and down, which I'm gonna do is control up or shift, you can go left and right however you want it to be. Okay, down, up. Well, you can also use, okay, a lot of other things. Now you can press alt plus page down. Well, that might not work, but shift does. Well, there are a lot of other things which doesn't have, or you can just press alt press or page up down. And now what I'm gonna do is, let's say there are sheets. Okay, so first off what I'm gonna do is, let's maybe like change or do some formatting. So I'm gonna do is page control plus page up and down. Just select a sheet and then press control plus page up and down. Okay, it will change the sheets. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is control plus shift page up and down, and I can see that this is gonna work. Okay, so that is how you will be able to navigate. Now what I'm gonna do is, let's say on the groups, okay, according to the groups. So let's say sheet 2 is right here, sheet 3 is right here. Okay, and if you want to group this, like group all of them, just select all of them together, press shift and then select all of them, and then just what I'm going to do is ungroup sheets. But if you want to group them, you can also group them. Now all of them are ungrouped. Well, all of them are now individual, so you don't have to worry about it. So now what I'm gonna do is, let's say some other functions or other methods which will help you a lot in Microsoft Excel. Well, there are formulas, but we are not doing any formulas. You can see that you can scroll up and down from here. You can also open up a new sheet from here, and if you want to like go to developer mode, you can record a macro. And in view model data, okay, there are a lot of methods which you can do to like make your work a lot easier. And what I'm going to show you next is control plus back. When you press control plus back or control shift back, okay, that will do a lot of stuff which are, maybe let's say there are not much able to be done in Microsoft Excel, but if you want to navigate, there are a ton of methods and also like doing a lot of processes in Microsoft Excel. So next what I'm going to show you is just let's press F6, and I can see that you will be able to see the binds or the like whatever key is binded to whichever command there is. Now we don't want that, so I'm going to just press tab, and then you will be able to change the column number. Okay, if you press shift plus tab, you will just go behind. Now what I'm going to show you is that if you select on it and just press enter, it will go down, but when you press shift plus enter, it will go up. You can see right now you can press up and down, left and right. Well, all of them can be done, so you don't have to worry about it. If you press control plus tab, okay, control shift tab, you can see that some PCs work and some does not. But if you press control shift plus tab, it will slide through your whatever your sheets are. Okay, so it's gonna just like shift up and down through your sheets, whichever sheets you have in your Excel open. So that is how you can just go through and navigate through each and every methods in Microsoft Excel. Well, the methods are like vast and cannot be completed in a video. So hope you guys understood whatever was shown, and thank you for watching this video.